Hey everyone, and good morning. Welcome back to the Naturalist. I do believe we're going to be in heaven today, so that's going to be really cool. And I mean that within the game. We have currently defeated the forest. As you know, we defeated the Emerald Dragon and earned some significant fire resistant and fire powered gears. So if you're looking to find out a little bit more about the unique challenges you will face in the Emerald Isle, go ahead and check out
Messages.
my
Now, Marissa Church.
Naturalist
Marissa left an audio
tutorial
message.
finale. It's about a 2 minute episode. It won't take up too much of your time. Oh, oh, Queen Angel liked my message. I sent her a very lovely message this morning. But yes, check out my Naturalist tutorial finale. If you want to know what that is, basically it's me going from my first level in the Naturalist and creating a fire-resistant Naturalist that was especially designed to take on the Emerald Dragon in the forest. It's a very special update that Randall Higgins of Touchman added to the game core quest, and it was exceptionally fun, a very challenging fight, and I had a great time. Now, as you know, I am currently running 2 to 3 naturalists. I have this naturalist whose name is, I do believe, Marissa or Rosebud. I'm not sure. I always mix them up. This particular naturalist has died a couple of times, and there's a dog barking outside of my window. I do apologize. And there is another naturalist who only has one death, and that is my main naturalist that I am playing through the entire game with. So, what I do with my Mystic classes is I run multiple playthroughs of them so that they can both benefit from each other, especially when solving mysteries, puzzles, and mazes. It helps to have two playing at the same time because that allows me to get through the game. At the same time, I'm familiarized with the landscape, the terrain, the dungeons, and then the corresponding naturalist I play, or whatever class I'm playing, can benefit from the trailblazer. So, if you don't know what trailblazing means, so trailblazing is a term in RPGs which means you have a character who trailblazes, or in other words, falls over all the traps, falls into all the pitfalls, gets hit by all the unbeatable monsters, walks into all the lore traps, lore dumps, all that stuff. That's your trailblazer. So maybe it's just me that came up with that term. But I've always loved the term trailblazers, and it basically means you do all the hard work, you walk into all the traps, you are the person that trailblazes for all your other accounts, which will find the playthrough much easier because your trailblazer has done all the works, has spoiled and activated all the traps. So that's what trailblazing means in the long and the short. Now, to get into what I'm doing here, I'm going to be going through heaven, and I'm also going to be trying to get as many treasures as I can. I'm going to talk a little bit about this particular naturalist. I am going to play for about an hour probably, or until I get tired. And like I said, I'm still going to be playing through my other naturalist who only has one death. Now, I am currently playing on casual. I have played it on the harder modes. Ooh, it's so difficult. And I almost don't think it's really necessary to play the hardest mode. Yes, it's great to play hardcore, but I don't know if it's necessarily that prudent to keep playing it. It can be very disappointing to put a lot of work into a particular character and have it die immediately. So here's my pro tip if you're going to play the harder modes. Decide that you're not going to live and understand that you're probably going to get destroyed. Play it because you want to have a quick playthrough, a quick rinse and repeat. In other words, you're going to have a quick turnaround. So let's say you are looking to play a very long playthrough, like you want to play for weeks. Then don't play the hardest mode. Maybe try casual. Now, if you are looking to play a few times in one day, then take the hardest mode possible. That way, you die quickly, you learn a lot of tricks, and you're right back to building a very powerful character class and build. So what does build mean? So a build means, if you're very familiar with lit RPG, or if you're very familiar with RPGs of the past, or with tactical card games, a build means how your character will play. It is a particular way of minimaxing your character to survive in a certain environment, whether it's a fire-resistant naturalist like the one we're playing today, or it's an all-arounder like our other naturalists. It depends. You're basically making a character do certain things well and maybe not do other things quite as well. But thinking about the former, let's think about when you make a character that's good at surviving certain things. You're going to be looking for everything that either builds either directly to what you want your character to survive or builds parallel to what you want your character to be able to survive. For instance, let's say I'm building, let's take for example our fire resistant naturalist. The reason why we were able to beat the Emerald Dragon is because we had an enormous amount of fire resist. But what if we weren't able to get fire resist? What might be a good parallel skill or skill set to build? Well, the number one thing would be hit points. And the number two thing would be an ability for us to absorb hit points and or to be able to reflect magical damage. That might mean fizzle. That might mean hit point restore. That might mean hit point leech. You get what I'm saying? So whenever you're building a class, you're going to want to look for the ancillary kind of things that can kind of help your class be able to survive what you're dealing with. But since we've already beaten the Emerald Dragon and we've already completed all the challenges, really, what are we looking for when we're playing our Mystic classes? We're looking for souls points. We're looking for secrets. We're looking for ways to benefit ourselves. We're also looking for secrets and traps and stuff like that so that when we make our next playthrough, it's even easier. Also, what are you looking for when you're playing a trailblazing class? You're looking to unlock the secrets, of course, number one. Number two, you're looking for all the spirits. That's very important because on this particular class, I have unlocked a very powerful spirit, and this spirit hits like a truck. What are spirits? So spirits are companions that are indestructible. I'll give you a little bit. I found Luther, by the way. Just wanted to let y'all know. But anyway, spirits are creatures that are kind of indestructible, and that's the same way they are in lit RPGs and any kind of book. Spirits are indestructible. They're already dead, so you can't kill them. What they can be is dismissed. But for the most part, spirits always exist. They're indestructible. They're invulnerable. They can be removed. They can be displaced. They can be replaced. They can be placed in your lineup or removed from your lineup. So keep that in mind. But what we're thinking about when we think about spirits are either from heaven or hell. Spirits are creatures or elemental. They're creatures that exist in the elemental plane. They exist in heaven or they exist in hell. So they can be found just about anywhere. Some spirits live in perpetual torture. Some spirits live in perpetual bliss. It depends. They're all very different, strange, and some of them are twisted, some of them are quite nice. Either way it goes, they are 100% loyal to you and never try to attack you, kill you, or do whatever. But each spirit has its limitations. Some spirits are incredibly powerful. Some spirits are not so powerful. So in the game of Core Quest, spirits can be of any kind of type. Some are elemental, some are humanoid, some are animal, some are godlike, some are demonic-like. You never know what you're going to get. And they're very important to your build. So depending on what you're building, the good thing about spirits are in Core is that you can switch them out anytime you want to. Get the spirit you need, use the spirit you want. That's how it works. And that's what you're going to be looking for when you're trailblazing. You're going to want to be looking for spots where spirits are located. And every time you play a class through the game, you're going to want to stop by those spots and look for the spirits. Now, does that mean that there'll be the same powerful spirit in the same spot? Absolutely not. The developer's really good at understanding patterns. The developer doesn't want you to develop a straight pattern to everything. Yes, the weapon forges, idol forges, all that stuff, a lot of them will be in the same exact spot. That's more of conformity and consistency because you don't want to hide things to the point that maybe 1 in 5 runs you find all your forges. No, the developer wants you to find the things like forges, stores, merchants, the basic spirits. But when it comes to special spirits that might appear, that's going to be more a result of luck and or good, careful searching and knowing where these creatures are hidden. So that's the beauty part of the game, it isn't always the same every time you play it through. You're not always going to find the very best spirits, even if you search the same spots. So that's where pro tip two, luck, comes in. So one of the cool things about this game is that luck plays a big part in you finding really cool, unusual things. So you're going to want to look and find cool and unusual things. If you did something perfectly the first time, try to do it imperfectly the next time. Make mistakes, do weird things, search strange places. That's a good way for you to find what you're looking for. I have my microphone on a desk today, and I'm hoping and seeing if it's going to record a little bit better. I've been noticing what Queen Angel said is that my voice is in the distance. By the way, I do have my microphone working. Yeah, I know. I don't want it to do that either, but my microphone is recording. The problem is it doesn't record really close, and I wanted to record my voice a lot closer. I wanted my voice to sound a lot richer, so of course you get to get bored with my microphone issues, right? You know? Yeah, I know, but yeah. But yes, as you all know, every time I record, I'm always taking like stock of what I did. I'm making adjustments. I'm trying to make what you hear sound good. So please, no need to complain about me. If you don't like what you hear, again, I always let you know. If you don't like what you hear, feel free to fast forward to the next video. I have whole playlists that you can put on loop, and loop is easy to find even if you are using your voiceover controls. You just swipe. When you go to one of my playlists on my channel, you can loop through, you can loop my playlist and it will keep replaying. So like say you go to sleep, you can put my playlist on loop and it will play all night long and YouTube will not interrupt you. And if you are a YouTube premium user, you'll get no commercials. If you don't have premium, then you might get commercials, but it'll be on loop, so it will go back to my videos. And that's one way you can give me all the credit for the playtime, listening and watching. You can loop my playlist from my playlist. So when you loop my playlist, by going to my channel and looking at playlists, you can also put it on shuffle. So shuffle will loop my playlist, but it will also shuffle the videos within the playlist. So you get a little bit of everything. You get some of my interviews, you get some of my fun gameplays, you get some of my tutorials, you get some of my new world premieres. So you get a little bit of everything, because the way I did it is I put a little bit of everything into my cozy gaming. So you get all the kind of videos that I kind of do. But for the most part, you can always be guaranteed the videos will be anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour and a half. So they're never too long to enjoy yourself. So yeah, so I just wanted to let you know I am always currently working on the quality of gaming, game double tap, and I'm always working on the quality of my gaming, and I do care about your opinion. But for those of you who are kind of complaining about sound and the way I record, I exercise the right to record any way I want to record. It's why I do YouTube. It's not a job to me. I don't owe anybody anything. What I am here to do is entertain you. The highest quality of entertainment is what I achieve and what I want to be. Is what I want to do here. I want to entertain you. And for me, entertaining is quality. It is sound quality, sound effect quality, game quality, instruction quality, speaking quality, and all the other qualities that you want in quality of life, including quality of life in gameplay, making as little kind of like control noise as I can, making sure you can hear me comfortably, and making sure that my music isn't too loud, too soft, and that what I'm offering you is useful. Honestly, I'm not here to bore you, but I do want to provide things for newbies as well as the folks who have been with me forever, and also to encourage you to give me feedback and feedback that you feel comfortable giving me. So that's what I just wanted to say, drinking a sip of coffee. Made by the very best core spirits. But yes, that's kind of one of the things I wanted to talk about. I know I'm in a chatty mood, but I also wanted to let you know how we're looking in the microphone so you can relax and not worry. We're pretty much settled as far as the microphone. Obviously, you get what you pay for. These microphones are about $70 all the way down to $30 that I'm using, and they're okay. Honestly, I did love my my Rode mics are a lot higher quality. Can I afford one right now? No. But if you'd like to contribute to the cause, I do have a PayPal account that is in the description. So feel free to drop $1 million if you want. I'll gladly accept it and talk to the IRS. But yes, you can always support me through PayPal and soon Cash App. You'll be able to support me through memberships when we get membership active. What does it require to have membership? It requires me to have 500 subscribers. So even if you are not interested in video games or roguelikes or RPGs or trailblazing or tutorials, you can still support my channel by subscribing. And just leave me in your subscriber. Remember, I'm never going to get in your way. You don't have to watch any videos. You can just subscribe to me, and that supports me. Honestly, that supports me. And that will get to me, that will get me where I need to be. So just wanted to let you know, please stay subscribed. And if you are a person that really loves my content, loves to listen to it, loves to get feedback, I appreciate you. A lot of you have been dropping a lot of cool comments, and I really appreciate it. Heather's still my #1 commenter. Thank you, Heather. Thank you very much for all you folks who've been catching up to you. A couple of you have been catching up to her, I meant to say. And yeah, some of you have gotten your comments up to 30, some of you to 20, some of you have gotten up to a little bit under 10. That is really awesome. That is a big deal, and the algorithm loves it when people comment. It means that my channel is getting traffic. It means that you're watching my videos. YouTube appreciates even one more second of you watching a video. So if you're watching my video and you're like, should I turn it off now, go to the restroom, or go downstairs and get a cup of coffee? No. Leave my video on. Don't touch it. Let it play for 20 more minutes unattended. It's fine. You're not hurting anybody. In fact, playing my video 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year is not going to affect your utilities bill. Let me tell you something. A personal electronic uses so little electricity because they're so efficient. You are honestly not costing yourself more money. If you want to know what's costing you a lot of money as far as utilities, turn your head to the left or right or look up and look at your air conditioner. Now that is what's costing you money. An AC unit sucks a lot of juice, okay? Don't worry about your coffee maker. Don't worry about your microwave. There's a couple of candidates that cost you money. It's your refrigerator, it's your AC, and for some of you, your high-end like pool recycler, or if you're rich like that, or your dishwasher. Especially if you're running one of those energy-efficient dishwashers, those things chew in. They may not take much energy, but they cost you a lot. Let me tell you something. Ask Queen Angel. When running an energy-efficient washer and dryer, that made her bill so high. And when she switched to a normal dryer, her bill was just fine. It dropped maybe by about 22%. So yes, do not believe the hype. Your phone, your iPad, your tablet, whatever you're using, your Android, your iPhone, those are not costing you a lot of money. Those are not eating up your utility bills. Now, if you have a 119-inch TV with speakers and all that crap, and it's like running at high volume 24 hours a day, yeah, that could be eating up your utilities bill a little bit. But I am moving away from what we're talking about here today. We're going to do heaven a little bit. We're going to do some exploring. I'm going to show you a little bit of my gear. So, but first of all, I'm in the middle of a fight. So let's beat these two heavenly creatures. And while I fight, I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the abilities that I'm using and some of the things that I want to update.
Storm 3/3.
Okay, so this is Rosebud. This is our fire-resistant naturalist.
HP 1013/1023.
She's got 3 stamina, which means she can take 3 actions.
SP
She has an enormous amount of hit
358/483.
points, and part of that comes from the bear mode.
EXP 1090/5290. Rosebud
I'd
level
like her
23. Armor
SP to be a little
105.
bit higher,
STR
but it's
35.
quite
Int 11.
nice.
Agi 22. N14. Wisp 15. Luck 8. Button. Tap to show full stats. Skills. Heading. Attack.
Okay,
Button.
so
Here's
those
wolf
are
form.
all of
Button.
our stats. We're
Skills
looking
slot
pretty
2.
good. Level 23. I'm going to be removing Fierce Wolf. By the way, once you get Bear form, Phoenix form,
Renew.
Scorpion
Button.
form, you
Skills
don't
slot
need
3.
to keep Fierce Wolf form on your bar. Just remove it. I would always tell all of you, keep Renew on your bar. What makes Renew stronger? Intelligence. Don't be shy. Occasionally drop a point in intelligence to make a big difference in how powerful your Renew spells hit. Typically, your Renew spells heal anywhere from 40 to to 60 hit points. That's about it. It's a low-level healing spell, but it doesn't mean you should ever get
Grow.
rid of
Dim.
it. It's
Button.
quite good
Skill slot
and
4.
very inexpensive and very efficient. Grow is what every naturalist will take. It gives you maximum hit points, plus it gives you strength. You are a melee class. It doesn't matter how many spells you're using, you are a melee class. So keep in mind how Adventure to Fate games work. Physical characters or melee classes use strength a lot in agility, so do not neglect those. But it doesn't mean that if you're kind of you have that kind of hybridization. I'm trying to say that word this morning. If you're a hybrid class, you're going to want to make sure you fill in a little bit of intelligence, wisdom, and other particular attributes like luck. Polar bear form is one of my forms that I took. It gives you an enormous amount of hit points. I would say it's a must-have for surviving some of the harder bosses. Tree of Life is a morphing spell. When I'm in really big trouble, I can morph my pet into the Tree of Life. Currently, that will mean my current spirit, if it's out of energy, will get a whole new bucket of clean, new, fresh, juicy, tasty, zingy energy. Zingy, is that even a word? Or maybe I meant to say zesty. Zesty energy, and it will make you able to survive some very difficult fights. I mean, not against Thanatos. Thanatos is still going to whoop your ass, but I'm just saying it can help. All right. Blood Orb is a potion. You'll start getting that around the end of the forest. It's not the highest end potion you can get. Ancient Vow is a kind of like a buffing potion. You start getting this even as early as the Lost Sands. It's a good potion, and it's kind of useful throughout the heavens, forest, and in the Lost Sands. Very useful. Emerald Essence is a pretty good, strong healing potion. Has a good, wide kind of number, anywhere from 150 to 200 plus healing. Usually you can pop 2 of them, and you're pretty much up to a reasonable level. Again, it's not hard to come by. It isn't expensive. It's a pretty common drop in the forest. All right, so that's pretty much all the stuff I can talk about while in combat. Let's kill these 2 cloud creatures. There's a lot of cloud-like, wisp-like creatures in heaven. They're all pretty easy to beat. By the time you're up past level 20, you should have substantial tools to deal with monsters.
Selected skill attack type skill. Skills. Eternal heading not found.
I like to basically
Cloud creature 63%. Cloud creature 12%. Rosebud 99%.
I fight against.
Kingsguard.
Rosebud's there. Oh, I want to also introduce you to my new spirit, who's a real powerhouse. I got a Kingsguard, and he has something called Infinity Strike, and boy, does it hit hard. It also has about a 30% chance to confuse the enemy, so you can find a Kingsguard in the forest or other places. But boy, don't skip out on him. He's quite strong. I also have a cornucopia of other really cool spirits, but I'm going to save those for a specialized video. I'm going to talk about all these creatures, and yes, I do have the music off. You're wondering why there's no music playing. I usually have my noise, my partner in 2025, but I also like to run Touchmit's music. It's also quite beautiful. I've got some surprises for y'all coming up later this year. I'm going to tell you, later this year is going to be absolutely amazing. There's a brand new game. Oh, I can't say I'm under an NDA, but I got to tell you, there's some brand new games coming. They're going to be really, really fun.
Rosebud
and of
90,
course,
Cloud creature 12%.
This channel's going to dive head first into it.
90 attack.
Let's kill
Cloud creature 63%.
Creatures.
10. 1 slot.
Okay.
Eternal clouds. Cloud creature 63%. 90 attack.
My sound effects are off. I'll fix that in a second. Let's kill this guy. I can always tell when my sound effects are off
86
because
attack.
you don't hear the thump. This game has
Spirit
some
turn.
pretty significant feedback, which I really love.
Rosebud 99%. Kingsguard.
See,
Kingsguard
my sound
stat.
effects are
Skills.
really
Attack.
quiet.
Button.
I'll fix
slot 1.
that in here in a second.
Infinity
All
Strike.
right, so
Button.
let's go over to
Skills slot 2.
Kingsguard, which is a really powerhouse spirit. He has something called Infinity Strike, and this thing hits for well
Pure
over
barrier.
100
Dim.
points
Button.
of damage,
Skills
has a
slot 3.
30% chance to confuse, and is quite powerful.
Cripple. Button.
It has a
Skill
buff
slot 4.
spell called Pure Barrier, which gives me a strong defense against all elements. It has an ability
Stun
called
Skin. Button.
Cripple, which
Skill
really,
slot 5.
really damages the enemy's ability to use skills and spells. And then I have a particular, I have like a little, um, a relic. It's the relic that you can kind of get. It's kind of rare. I can't think of its name right now, but it changes its spell every turn. In this particular instance, it changes to different earth spells. There's several of them throughout the game, and I got to tell you, they're really great. Especially, do not get rid of any particular. By the way, for the most part, do not get rid of relics unless you absolutely have no space. You never know when you're going to need a relic, so please do not delete, destroy any of your relics if you can help it. Yes, if you're running out of space, get rid of your cheaper
Skill slot 6.
potions.
Button.
But there's nothing wrong with
Stun Skin.
having a
Button.
good 10
Cripple.
or
Button.
12 relics
Pure
in
Barrier.
there.
Dimmed. Button. Infinity Strike. Button.
All right,
Selected skill
let's hit
Infinity.
it with,
Cannot. You do not have enough resources to use this skill or cripple. Button. Pure
let's
Barrier.
go
Dim.
with
But Infinity Strike.
Infinity
Attack.
Strike.
Button. Selected skill. Attack type skill.
Okay, amount of energy. Let's go with. Now, the guards, the King's Guard
Skills.
hits for
King's
about
Eternal. Heading not
25
found.
points of
Cloud Creature
damage at this
37. Rosebud
point.
99%. Cloud
But
Creature
that's not
37%.
bad
20
for a
attack.
basic attack.
20 attack.
There we go.
Miss.
The King's
Enemy turn.
Guard
You
hits
resisted
3
elemental spark
times,
from Cloud
which makes
Creature.
it a very
You
good
resisted
attack.
elemental spark from Cloud Creature. Player turn. Cloud Creature 33% is here.
The creatures in heaven, the creatures in heaven use a lot of elemental damage. I almost want to say heaven creatures are a little bit a mix between, say, the Primal Hunter. Do you remember one of the best books in the series? Remember when the Primal Hunter starts fighting creatures in the clouds of Earth, reformed after the apocalypse, after the tutorial? You'll know what I'm talking about if you're a lit RPG fan. These are pretty much how these creatures fight. They very much fight like, kind of like, almost brainless kind of elementals. Now, the only hard part is intermixed among these brainless elementals are some pretty powerful demigod-like creatures. And those are the ones you better have a buff potion, you better have a really good belt, and you better be carrying at least 2 to 3 healing pots. And those are the ones that require you to make sure your hit points and your H and your SP points are topped off before battle, and that you make sure that you conserve your health. Do not waste all your SP on fancy spells. Make sure that you can always pop at least a couple
Rosebud
more
100%.
renews. And that's
Cloud
why I
Creature
tell you, do
33%
not
is
get
poison.
rid of renew. It
And
is
1 slot.
really strong.
93 attack. 86
Let's kill
attack.
this guy. Oh, we poisoned him. Good. Let's keep hitting him. Now, the good thing about a naturalist is poison
93 attack.
is our cup of tea. You can do
Spirit turn.
a ton of damage with poison. All right, cool. Oh, I forgot to. You know what? I know why I'm getting very little sound. I put on audio ducking, so it's fine. It's fine. I can leave it on. Audio ducking is making the sound effects kind of low, so that's why you're not hearing a lot of sound effects when I fight because I'm talking. That's okay. I'm experimenting with audio ducking. I'm seeing if it's going to give me better
You found the following.
quality
Gold ore.
in my
2.
videos.
EXP.
So,
608.
hey, this is just
Gold.
considered an
363.
experimental video.
Cloud Essence. Button. Cloud Essence. Button. Bottled Lightning. Button.
Let's talk a little bit about some of these
Cloud
new
Essence.
potions
Button.
you're going to see dropping in
Cloud
here,
Essence.
dropping in heaven. So we got
Cost.
Cloud
200 type.
Essence. Let me
Potion.
let you hear that.
Description. A condensed cloud of holy essence with incredible restorative power. Healing HP. 170 179 healing SP. 170 179. LVL Rec. 20. Type Rec. Light. Done. Button. You won the battle. Dimmed. Button. You found the follow. Gold ore. 2 EXP. Gold. 300 Cloud Essence. But Cloud Essence. Bottled Lightning. Button. Bottled Lightning. Cost. 1000
And
type.
now
Buffing
here
potion.
is Bottled
Stamina bonus.
Lightning.
1 luck bonus. -2.
Okay, so this one trades you stamina and takes away luck. I almost want to tell you never, never give up luck. Luck is the key to getting ultra rares. I call them ultra rares. You don't have to like what I call things. You can call them whatever you want to call them, you know. but I call them ultra rares. And ultra rares mean the highest end cards, the mythical cards, the powerful cards, the cards that only drop once per 100 playthroughs. Those are what you're hunting for. I call it luck fishing. It's really, really, really cool. And I'm always looking for super rare cards.
LVL
That
rec
can make a
20.
difference between
Type
your
rec
run
light.
being a piece of cake and being hell. Literally hell.
LVL rec cost
So
1000
yeah,
bottled lightning.
I've used this card. Do not worry about using up. Don't worry about running out of bottled lightning. It's actually with decent luck, which means your luck is somewhere around 10 or so. You'll get a lot of bottled lightning. It drops all the time. It's not a really impossible thing. Rune Duck would tell you that it's a little rarer than that, but for the most part, I really have found no problem. I've gotten about 4 or 5. No, maybe I'm exaggerating. I've gotten at least 2
Cost 1000 type.
of those
LVL rec. Type rec
particular
done. Button.
consumables.
You won the battle.
So don't
Dim.
worry
You found
about
the
it.
gold ore. EXP. Gold. Cloud essence. Cloud essence. Bottled lightning. Blessed
Okay, we
nectar. Pick
collect
up
all my
items. Button.
goodies.
Pick up items. You heaven. Heading. This is your current floor. Menu. Button. Menu. Button. Heaven. Heading. This is your current floor.
All right, so just letting you hear where I am. I'm in heaven, so I just wanted y'all to know. And yes, I did beat the forest, just going backwards in time. Let me back up a little bit. Yes, the forest was defeated. Who is the last boss in the forest? The last boss in the forest is, uh, oh God, I never can remember this. Technically, yeah, it's Willow. Technically, who is Willow? Okay, so Willow, if you're following the little inside jokes that Randall loves to mess with, Willow is a character from a very, very old movie called Willow. You don't know what Willow is? Then use Perplexity or something, or use Copilot. Get some real training from Axis Ingenuity. They'll teach you what all this stuff means. Go to a seminar once. Open a freaking book once in a while. I'm just being an asshole. Anyway, yes. Willow is a character, like a druid kind of character, and it's in a movie called Willow. And they actually tried to do, it was actually pretty unsuccessful, but I don't want to talk shit because I love Willow. I love the little series they did. They did a little series afterward. Netflix tried to go back and get the guy who actually is Willow, who was a child when the movie was made, and they actually got the guy back. He's my age, and he winds up being in this little series, and I heard it wasn't that successful. Don't quote me. I thought it was really kind of cool. I thought it was really great. It had a lot of deepness, and they brought it back. But yeah, if you've never seen Willow, go back, get yourself out, I don't know, Disney TV, Hot Stick, or wherever they call it. It's probably not on Netflix. Maybe it's on Amazon Prime or something. Or maybe it's in one of those little cheesy, little side illegal stuff that you can run movies on. And you might be able to get some descriptive audio, because I don't know if it has descriptive audio. But go back and watch Willow. It's an amazing movie, heartwarming, fun, exciting. While you're there, check out Lady Hawk 2. That's another classic. Oh my God. Gotta go back. Y'all have got to go back and watch old movies, because new movies are absolute trash. In fact, you're better off listening to a book than watching a movie. Movies are absolute garbage. They're so full of memes, they're not even entertaining. At least a lit RPG, a meme is entertaining for the most part, unless they're really droll. But for my part, I would have to say movies are absolute garbage. In fact, the only good thing about a movie is when you get it on Netflix to watch. That's the only good, or if you're a person who can afford Disney, not sponsored by any of these folks, yeah, you can enjoy it. But yeah, in my opinion, watching old movies that are separated from all this political correct kind of nonsense, and I told you I don't talk about politics on this channel, but I'm just saying, the whole cancel culture, politically correct environment of our world currently makes anything you watch totally unfun. Because they're so busy trying to protect themselves from lawsuits and protests and bad vibes and lectures. It's just, it's absolutely pukable. Anyway, back in the good old days, for those of you who don't know, we could say what we wanted to say. And only thing we faced was isolation from our peers. So there. If you don't like what somebody says, then get away from them. Don't talk to them. Don't support them. But don't try to control what the rest of us do. You know, this is Saturday political RPG, lit RPG from Mike from Game Double Tap. He's off his rocker. He's wrong. And, hey man, that Game Double Tap man, he's totally not right, man. He's not ripe. What are you talking about? He's all ripe all the time. He's ripe. His underarms are ripe. I'm not talking about his underarms, creepo, cringer. I'm talking about he ain't ripe in the head, man. Seriously, what the hell is wrong with you? Avocado, you're not even an avocado. You're freaking olive. I ain't no olive. I'm an avocado just like you. I'm more avocado than you are. Man, you ain't ripe at all, man. You ain't even ready. You're that avocado they throw in the garbage can because it would never ripen. Hey, you two, would you please go away? Oh, my God. These avocados are a pain in the ass. Anyway, as I was saying, we're going to, like I said, collect some rewards. I'm going to go ahead and
Eternal clouds. Eternal
make
clouds.
sure I have
Eternal clouds.
equipment.
Eternal clouds.
Let me
Button.
go through my equipment
2.
really quick so you know what I'm working
Eternal
with here.
Eternal clouds. To floor 34. Button. 10. Eternal
Okay,
clouds.
what we
Heaven.
do here?
Heading. Menu. Button. Heading. Menu. Advanced stats.
All right,
Heading.
let me check out my gear.
Exit men. Skill book. Crack. Inventory. Button. Inventory. Equipment. Heading.
All right, so here's
Equip
my
potions. Heading.
gear.
Equipment. Heading. Hunter's knife. Button. Weapon slot. Hunter's knife.
Let me see. Am I on look?
Cost.
Yes, I am.
2000 type. Weapon description. Damage.
Yeah, my
615.
weapon is
Poison
kind of
damage bonus.
trashy.
18.
I am
Earth
looking for
damage.
a better
5.
weapon.
Hunter's knife. Image. Image. Hunter's knife. Cost.
Let me
2000 type.
turn
Weapon
the
description.
fair on.
Damage. 615. Poison damage
Oh, the
bonus.
fair can't
18.
turn on.
Earth damage. 5.
Okay, so what we're looking at with Hunter's gear. Now, Hunter's gear is a whole set of gears. I'd love Randall to make gear have sets. Because, Randall, when you get to the end of games, for the most part, you're going to be using certain gear. So why not turn them into sets? I just feel like Hunter's gear should all be a set. It should have set bonuses at 2, 4, 6, and at 7. And once you get to all pieces in the set, it has a really cool set of bonuses that lift your character up. So I'd love to see sets added.
LVL rec. 16.
I've talked to
Type rec.
Randall. He's
Medium.
very amenable to that, and we'll see if that goes into future games. So as you can hear, my rule is always this. Your gear should not be more than 3 levels below your current level. My current
Done.
level
Button.
is 23. This gear is 16.
Equipment. Heading.
This
Hunter's
fits
knife.
the
Button.
bill for
Attacker's
something that
reflector.
needs to be
Button.
replaced.
Shield slot. Attacker's reflector. Cost.
Okay,
150
attacker's
type. Shield
reflector
description.
is my
Armor count.
shield.
0. Reflect DMG bonus. 3 strength bonus. 1.
As you can
LVL rec.
hear,
8.
this is
Type
more
rec.
of
Light.
an attacking shield. So it's not bad. As you can hear, this is way
Done.
below what
Button.
level my shield needs to be.
Equipment.
This
Heading.
is
Hunter's knife.
an
Attacker's
immediate
reflect. Ogre skin
replacement
scalp.
if I
Button.
can find one.
Helmet slot.
Ogre Skin Scalp is kind of a piece of gear I play with off and on. I actually would not suggest using this much longer than I have, but I have
Ogre
a
skin
very
scalp.
specialized build
Cost.
that I was using it
1500
for,
type.
but
Head
let me
description.
let
The
you
rugged scalp
hear
of an ogre torn from battle. Armor count. 5. Poison chance bonus. 7 poison damage bonus. 7 HP restore bonus. 7.
You might be noticing I'm using a lot of poison buildup. That's because that's my old build that got me up to the forest, but I'm actually
LVL
starting
rec.
to
18.
transition
Type rec.
into more
Light.
fire damage and other strength-based damage. 18's a little better, so
Done.
this
Button.
is 5 levels below my current
Equipment.
level,
Heading.
so this
Hunter's
is
knife.
another
Button.
item
Attacker's
in need
reflector.
of
Button.
urgent
Ogre skin scalp.
replacement.
But druidic chest. Button. Chest armor slot. Druidic chest. Cost. 2000 type. Chest description.
Okay,
Red robes with black lacing
druidic
and an orange neck piece.
chest.
Forged by Rosebud. Armor count. 18. Agility bonus. 2 endurance bonus. 1 poison chance bonus. 6.
Again, Randall with the beautiful descriptions built into pieces. One of the things about Core Quest is that the images are always described. And then
LVL Rec,
you do
21.
not have to miss out on the beauty as long as your imagination is strong. And that one is an acceptable piece of gear. So I won't be looking to replace this piece of gear. It's level 21. It's pretty good. I made it myself. This is another luck piece. Luck is really
Type Rec,
important
medium.
in these games.
Done, button.
In Adventure to Fate games, do not underestimate
Equipment,
the
heading,
value
Hunter's
of luck.
Attack, Ogre Skip, Druidic Chest, Living Leggings, button. Pants slot.
This is another new piece of gear I got, Living Leggings. I'm very happy
Living
with
leggings.
this piece of gear.
Cost,
I am
2000 type,
very
pants description,
satisfied.
armor count, 10,
Sated.
HP restore bonus, 20 SP restore bonus, 20, earth resist, 5 water resist, 5 shadow resist, 5.
This is a great piece of gear for an elf, or I suppose if I ever unlock night elves for a night elf. What's so good about this is the resistances. Resistances are everything in core. It makes it really hard for elemental types and bosses to flame you out. Yeah, really important. Against Thanatos,
LVL Rec, 20.
yeah,
Type Rec,
really
medium.
important. Against the Emerald Dragon, yeah, super important. And this is a little bit at the edge. I'd like
Done,
to
button.
get something a bit stronger, but I
Equipment,
haven't
heading,
found it
Hunter's
yet.
Knife, but
That's
Attacker's
what my
Reflector,
search through
but Ogre
heavens
Skin
is
Scalp,
going to do.
Druidic Chest, button. Living Leggings, but Hunter's Boots, button. Boot slot.
Now, this is another piece. This is a hunter's boot. This is in the set that I'm currently wearing as a weapon, and that's what I want to do.
Hunter's
Things
Boot.
that have the same
Cost,
name, I want
700
them to
type,
be a
boots
set
description, a
and
rugged
have
cloak offering
set
extra protection from the
bonuses.
elements. Armor count, 8. Poison damage bonus, 5. Earth resist, 5 shadow resist, 5.
Yes, hunter's boot is a cloak worn as a boot. I've told Randall about this. I've had this discussion with Randall several times. Okay, I'm just going to say this. Rugged cloak, I think it means to say rugged, rugged armor, rugged scales, rugged skin, rugged leather. I don't think it means to say rugged cloak. Rugged leather is
LVL
what it
Rec,
means to
16.
say. That's what I mean.
Type
Otherwise,
Rec,
I
medium.
don't think boots are ever cloaks. You just keep tripping on it. And this is level
Done, button.
16. Obviously, this one needs to be
Equipment, heading.
replaced. It's 7 levels below our level. And it's getting kind of muggy. Oh my God. It's been so hot in core Midtown. It's crazy hot out here. Like we're hovering in the high 90s.
Hunter's Knife,
It's
button.
miserable.
Attacker's
It's hot.
Ogre Skip, Druidic,
It's
Living
sweaty.
Hunter's Boots, Hot
It's
Feather,
like,
button.
awesome.
Hunter's Boots, Hot Feather, button. Pet Trinket slot.
Hot Feather is my pet trinket slot or spirit trinket slot, we can call it. But in this case, it says pet trinket slot. Throwback to Lost Island, one of the best Adventure to Fate games ever. So, yeah, this one gives me agility, but I'm going to let you know. The things that are going to take up your inventory are going to be relics and trinkets. Literally, relics and trinkets. Yeah, I said it right. Are going to be the things that take up your inventory the most, because those are the things that you have to switch out, and those are the things that are going to be worth carrying. I still want to say my IMO. We should be able to use the vault just for this character. I just think it's fair. It doesn't have to be for all the Mystic classes. Just for this Mystic character, I really wish we could have a vault, because I often get rid of items that I need, but I don't have space for. So again, I really love in future updates if the vault can be used by
Studded leather
Mystic
belt,
classes just to
Belt slot.
store their own gear. Studded leather belt, it's pretty good. This is a low-end leather belt.
Studded leather
There's
belt.
betters
Studded leather
coming
belt.
up, but again, it's going to
Cost,
take a
150 type,
lot
belt
of
description,
money
a
and a
studded
lot
leather
of
belt
effort.
reinforced for battle. Armor count, 2. Potion slots, 1 reflect DMG bonus, 1. LVL Rec, 7. Type Rec, medium.
Again, this is a very low-end belt. This needs to be replaced.
Done,
You're
button.
going to find belt replacements
Equipment,
expensive
heading,
and hard
Hunter's
to come
Knife,
by,
Attacker's
but
Reflector,
well
Ogre
worth
Skin Scalp,
investing
button.
in.
Druidic Chest, button. Living Leggings, Hunter's Boots, but Hot Feather, button. Studded leather belt, button. Belt slot. Hot Feather, button. Hot Feather.
Oh, I
Cost
forgot to show you
750
hot
type.
feather.
Trinket. Spirit equipment. Damage. 0 agility bonus. 4. Description. A white feather used in sacred burial said to grant swiftness in the afterlife.
Again, great description. And this is basically a really good, it's what we call in RPGs a stat stick. So what is a stat stick? It's something that originated from some very large IMOs, excuse me, some very large MMOs. Sorry, I got my terminology wrong, my acronyms wrong. I got my acronyms crossed. But yes, stat sticks are what MMOs refer to as items that don't necessarily uh, do attacks and stuff, but are parts of the equipment you wear and beef up some very important stats to your character to make them stronger, faster, dodge better, do more DPS, stuff like that, block better, more defense, more blocking, more dodging, stuff like that, cause more poison. Just think about give you more resistance, and that's what some trinkets do. Some trinkets have effects and can do things. Some trinkets are just what we call a stat
LVL
stick.
rec. 10.
So
Type
stat
rec.
stick, put that in your head. That is an MMO term. Yes,
Done.
my
Button.
stat stick is pretty out of date.
Equipment. Heading.
But
Hunters. Attack.
again,
Ogres. Druidic. Living.
you
Hunters.
work
Hawk
with
feather.
what you
But
got.
studded leather belt. Spider silk gloves. Button. Glove slot.
And of course, I have a very out of date hand slot, and I am just don't have the cash to replace it yet. But I'm working on it.
Spider silk gloves.
What could I
Cost.
have?
300
I could
type.
have a
Gloves description.
hunter's hand.
Silky
I
purple
think
gloves dripping
there's
with venomous power. Armor count. 2. Poison chance bonus. 10 SP restore bonus. 2. Earth damage. 1 shadow damage. 1. LVL rec. 5. Type rec. Light.
Yeah, I actually have a level 5 pair of hands on. That is absolutely.
Looks like a yes.
Yes, I know. It's absolutely. I deserve to be trolled for that. Shut up, everybody. Yes, it's absolutely horrible. But that's what I've got. Okay? You think that when
Done.
you play a
Button.
Mystic Clash, you're going to have a ton of money? You will not. It's you just got to be
Equipment.
lucky.
Head. Hunters. Attacker. Ogres. Druidic.
Yeah,
Living.
that's
Hunters. Hawk
that's
feather.
trash.
Button. Studded
I'm
leather
hoping
belt.
to
Spider silk
replace it.
gloves. Jasper necklace. Button. Next slot.
Another piece of junk. I
Jasper
got a
necklace.
Jasper necklace. This is a
900 type.
jewelry
Neck description.
piece.
Armor
I
count.
need a
6. Block
replacement.
chance bonus. 2. Earth damage. 4 fire damage. 4 earth resist. 4 fire resist. 4.
This is a piece that I used to beat the Emerald Dragon, and of course, I stupidly destroyed another piece that I could use, but I will replace this. But if you're ever wanting to deal with the Emerald Dragon, yes, this is a really easy piece that you can build with
LVL rec.
Jewelcraft.
12.
So do not throw it away. You never know when you're going to need fire resistance. And that's a level 12. Again, it needs to be replaced.
Type rec.
It's
Light.
more than
Done.
10 levels outside of my
Equipment.
max
Head. Hunter's
level,
knife. Attacker's.
and I
Ogre's
really
skin.
need
Druidic
a
chest.
replacement.
Living leggings. Hunter's boots. Hawk feather. But studded leather belt. Spider silk gloves. Jasper necklace. Button. Hardwood cuffs. Button. Bracelet slot. Hardwood cuffs.
Okay, this is
Cost.
a nice
3000
little
type.
piece.
Bracelet
Let me
description.
let
A
me
wooden
check
bracelet
this
carved from the
one
hardwood
out.
of great trent elders. Armor count. 5. HP bonus. 75 HP restore bonus. 10. Earth damage. 5 earth resist. 10.
This one's got great stats on it. It's very, very, very
LVL rec.
cool.
17.
Got some great vibe to it, great description, great stats.
Type rec. Light.
Good stats. Again, it's falling a little behind. It's 6 levels below my max level. It's also a light piece. What does that mean? So there are multiple gear levels that give you protections as far as armor. So there's light, which just means you are basically a caster, or what we call a squish. Medium, which means you're more of a melee, rogue, druid, that kind of thing, naturalist. And then there's heavy, knight, warrior, that kind of class. So the heaviest armor is heavy, the lightest armor is light. In between is
Done.
medium.
Button.
But for the most part, you are a
Equipment.
squish.
Heading.
if
Hunter's
you
knife.
are
Attackers.
below
Ogres.
heavy.
Druidic. Living. Hunter's
Okay?
hawk feather. Studded spider silk. Jasper necklace. But hardwood cuffs. Button. Ring of luck. Button. Ring 1 slot.
All right. Let's
Gold
go
ring.
through
Button.
my rings.
Ring 2 slot.
I've got a ring of luck, and I don't need to show you that. It just gives you luck. And I've got a gold ring. That's a jewel crafting ring.
Gold ring.
I will show you
Gold ring.
that one because it is a
Cost
little different.
2,100 type.
It has
Ring
quite a
description. Armor
long
count.
list
4.
of
Luck bonus.
stats.
1 HP bonus. 25 SP bonus. 25.
See, it's got quite a few stats. Pretty good for a ring, almost like a piece of armor. You're definitely going to want to pick up at least one gold ring, if not two. The good thing about Core Quest is it doesn't limit you to having one of a ring type. I really don't want unique ring types. I don't even want to mention it because I wouldn't want to deal with that because that makes it so that if you get a copy, you can't wear it. That I always
LVL
hated
rack.
in
22.
role-playing games
Type rack. Light.
where everything was unique. Oh, I absolutely hate that.
Done. Button.
And that is a level 22
Equipment.
piece of
Hunter's
gear.
attack.
I
Ogre's
won't be
druid. Living hunter
replacing
pot.
this one
Study.
anytime
Jasper card.
soon.
Ring of luck. Gold ring. Earth rod. Button. Pet relic slot. Gold ring. Earth rod.
Okay,
Button. Pet relic slot.
that's the relic I was forgetting the name of. Earth, Earth Rod. Earth Rod is great. The only problem with Earth Rod is the only drawback to Earth Rod is sometimes the spell that it randomly spawns isn't very useful. But for the most part, Earth Blast, amazing. Sludge Sling, all that other stuff, great. Those are heavy hitters. And again, you're not paying the SP cost. Your pet or your spirit mercenary, whatever we want to call it, is doing all the heavy lifting in this situation. Again, it's never a bad thing to equip the Earth Rod. It's very powerful. And there are 4 rods in the game. I think it's Earth, Wind, Fire, Earth, Wind, Fire, and Water. I think those are all the rods in the game. And each one cycles through most of the spells for their particular element. They're all incredibly powerful. Never, ever sell. If you get one, never sell it, never break it. It's not worth it. In fact, it's not going to drop any. I've already sold them. I've done everything I tell you not to do. So I'm helping you. So don't sell them, don't break them. They're not worth anything in particular. I've actually totally accounted for everything that happens when you break something. And for the most part, even really good gear doesn't break down to very much. So if you're going to break stuff, break just out-of-date potions and gear that's way, way, way below your level. You really don't need to break things down unless it's going to provide you with the ingredients to increase yourself with runes. Runes are the only real acceptable thing to break equipment down for because runes are incredibly broken, OP, and awesome. So you want runes, you want as many runes as possible. Runes are basically, if you're into cultivation, if you're a person who loves cultivation novels, if you love cultivation, think of runes as elixirs and essences that increase your cultivation levels. So you may not know what cultivation means, but there's a whole bunch of novels talking about cultivation. It's a kind of a lit RPG mechanic where your body, mind, spirit grow based on how you cultivate. It basically increases these spell slots, which allow you to use more powerful magic. So that's kind of where these kind of terms come from. But yeah,
potions.
do not get rid of these rods. They're very, very
button.
powerful.
Ancient vial. Button. Emerald essence. Button.
Here
info,
are my
button,
equipped
heading.
potions.
Tap an item equipped or in inventory to get info on the item.
And that's all I have. All right, so I think I have everything done. I think I've explained everything. I'm going to go ahead and re-equip one of, take off the Fierce Wolf and see if there's any other spells I can put in its place. But first,
unequip button. Destroy inventory. Seed of vigor button. Bottled lightning button.
One more potion.
Bottled lightning. Corrupt sap button. Ancient vial. Ancient vial. Blessed nectar button. Blessed nectar button. Blessed nectar alert. Cannot equip item. You cannot equip any more potions. Done button. Inventory heading.
Okay, I'm full. All right, let's go over. We're going to turn the music back on in a second here, but I'm also going to quickly run to the take a quick bio.
Destroy unequip. Equip use info. Equip menu button. Spirit inventory craft.
Let's switch
button.
out our
skill book
so
button. Skill book. Chosen 2 button. Skill or pet book slot. Earth's rebirth button. Chosen. Feral. Polar bear form.
All right,
Button. Skill book.
I'm
Heading.
on
Attack.
the
Button.
skill
Human
book.
race. Button. Attack. Skill. Unequipped. Equip. Info. Tree of polar grow. Button. Renew. Button. Fierce wolf form. Button. Equip skill slot.
Da, 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 da.
Renew. Grow. But polar bear.
I
Tree
want
of
to
life.
take
Info.
off the
Equip.
fierce
Button.
wolf
Unequip. Button.
that
Unequip.
equip skill. Let's take that out.
Equip. Info. Tree of life. Polar grow. Renew. Fierce attack. Button. Fierce wolf form.
Let's
Button. 0. Fierce wolf form removed from
unequip
skill bar.
fierce wolf. Okay, we removed that, and that is called our skill bar. I know I do call it everything but the correct term. It's your skill
Renew.
bar.
But grow.
All right,
But polar bear
I've
form.
called it
Tree of life.
action
Info.
bar. I've
But
called
equip.
it
Button.
your status
Tap the skill
bar.
below
I've
and
called it
info.
everything.
Button. Tap and equip skill on top or in skill book below to get info on the item. Equip. Button. Unequip. Button. Skill book.
Let's
Attack.
find out
Button.
what
Human race. Spirited. Button.
skills
Fierce wolf
we
form.
can
But renew.
replace it
Button.
with.
Grow. Button. Poison seed. Button. Skill or pet book slot.
Poison
Reroll. Button.
seed, I
Skill
do
polar bear
believe
form.
is
Button. Feral
a.
instinct. Button.
I
Skill or
think
pet book
it
slot.
is a passive.
Chosen 2. Button. Skill or pet book slot.
Feral instinct, I think that is an attack. I think we have that equipped
Feral and polar bear
already. It would
reroll.
be kind of
Poison
nice
grow.
if it's
Renew.
relatively
Fierce wolf form.
equipped. I think
Spirited.
we
But
have
human race.
chosen
Attack.
to
Button. Skill book. Heading. Unequip. Button. Equip.
check.
Button. Info. Button. Tree of life. Button. Equip skill slot. Polar bear form. Button.
Okay, we have Tree of
Equip skill
Life.
grow. Button.
Tree of Life is a
Equip skill renew.
morph, so we
Button.
don't have
Equip 0.
chosen
Button.
to.
Equip skill slot.
Polar bear, grow,
Skill book. Heading.
renew,
Attack. Human race.
and we
Spirited.
have an
Fierce
open
wolf. Renew. Grow.
slot.
Poison seed.
And of
Reroll.
course
Polar bear.
attack.
Feral
Okay.
chosen 2. Earth's rebirth. Extend life. Tree of life. Button. Extend life. Earth's rebirth. Button. Skill or pet book slot. Extend life. Button. Tree of life. Button. 0. Button. Skill or pet book slot.
I don't know what that is.
Skill book. Heading. Attack. Human race. But attack. Skill book. Unequip. Equip. Info. Button.
Okay,
Tree of
let's
life.
pop
Info.
up info.
Button. Info. Equip. Unequip. Skill book. Attack. But human race. Spirited. Button. Fierce wolf form. Renew. Button. Grow.
Okay,
Button.
info's
Poison
on.
seed. Button. Skill or pet book slot. Poison seed. Poison seed. Type. Passive. Stun cost. Done.
Let's
Cancel.
check poison
Button. Done. Button.
seed.
Equip skills. Heading.
Oh, that's
attack.
passive.
0. Renew. Grow. Polar bear. Tree of life. Info. Equip. Unequip. Skill book.
Okay, we
Attack.
don't
Human
need
race. Spirited.
that.
Fierce wolf. Renew. Grow. Poison seed. Reroll. Button. Skill or pet book slot. Polar bear form. Button. Skill or pet book slot. Feral instinct. Button. Skill or pet book slot.
That's
Feral
passive.
instinct. Type. Stun cost 0.
That's already
SP cost
on.
type. Passive.
Let's check out feral.
Feral instinct. Type. Stun cost. Done. Button. Cancel. Button. Done. Button.
Oh, it's another
Portal.
passive.
Heading. 0. Button. 0. Button. Tree of life.
We
Button.
don't need that.
Skill or pet book slot. Extend life. Button. Skill or pet book slot.
We already
Earth's
have
rebirth.
Tree of
Button.
Life.
Skill or pet book slot.
Extended
Earth's
Life is
rebirth.
passive. That gives
Earth's
us a
rebirth.
lot of hit
Earth's rebirth.
points.
Stun cost. Type. Earth's rebirth
Let's find
description.
out what
Type.
Earth's
Passive.
Revert.
Stun. Done. Cancel. Cancel. Button. Done. Cancel. Button. Done. Button. Equip skills.
Another
Heading.
passive.
Feral
We
instinct. Button.
really
Chosen 2.
don't
Button.
need. We
Skill or pet book
really,
slot. Chosen 2.
we really didn't have anything else, did we?
Chosen 2. Chosen 2 description. A pass. Chosen 2 description.
What's
A
chosen
passive skill that
2
causes
here?
your secondary stat gains on level up to be increased by
What is this?
150%. Type. Stun cost 0. SP. Done. Button.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I really like this
Chosen
one.
2. But
Chosen's
Earth's rebirth.
really
Button.
great.
Chosen 2. Feral instinct. Button. Polar bear form. Button.
We
Reroll.
don't need
Button.
that.
Skill or pet book slot. Poison seed. Button.
You know
Grow.
what?
Button.
It didn't
Renew.
matter
Button.
that we had the
Fierce
wolf
wolf form.
because
Button.
we don't
Spirited.
have
Button.
anything else.
Human race. Button. Skill or attack. Button. Skill or pet book slot.
Yeah, we don't have anything else. Should we leave it empty or leave Fierce Wolf form in? We're never going to use Fierce Wolf form. Once you get Polar Bear form, I would just say keep it.
Human race. Button.
I almost hate
Skill or pet book
hearing
slot.
that 0 because I really hate passing over a blank skill. So
Attack. Skill book.
I'm
Unequip.
going
Equip.
to
Button.
put in.
Equip.
I'm going to go ahead
0.
and put
But 0.
back in
But
Fierce
0.
Wolf.
Button. Feral instinct. Button. Chosen 2. Feral and polar bear form. Reroll. Button. Poison seed. But grow. Button. Renew. Button. Fierce wolf form. Button. Fierce wolf form added to skill bar. Spirited. Human race. Attack. Skill book. Heading.
Just
Equip skills.
leave it
Head
there
attack.
in skill
Button. Equip
bar
skill. Exit menu.
and not
Button.
worry about it.
Exit menu. Heaven. Heading. Eternal clouds. Button. 17.
All right, let us take a quick bio break and we will come back. I promise you I'll be back. I'm going to let Luther ride the train. I'll be right back, folks. Give me a couple minutes to refresh my coffee, rebuild my energy, work through my body forms, and do my cultivation. I don't care.
Eternal clouds. Button.
Almost
16.
back. Here I come. Hey, everybody. I'm back. Hi, Luther. Yep, got a nice fresh cup of core coffee, folks, and welcome back to the second and final half of our show. Hope you are enjoying what I do here at Game Double Tap. And if you'd like to support me, you can check out my description and, drop a few bucks into my PayPal account. It'd be very appreciated. Love you for it. And if you are also looking to support me in a non-monetary way, you can like, comment, and subscribe. Those are incredibly thoughtful and wonderful ways to support me. Thank you. And of course, if you're looking to support blind, visually impaired gaming accessibility, you can go ahead and pick up Core Quest for yourself. Purchase the game. I think it's $2, maybe $3 at most, which is nothing to pay, which is nothing for what you get value-wise out of it. You can also join Touchman's Discord community, where you can have all your questions answered from somebody much more qualified than I, and get all the help you need. You can also go ahead and rate the game 5 stars in the App Store, whatever particular library that you are looking through. And of course, another good thing that you can do to support blind and visually impaired gaming is to basically follow blind and visually impaired content creators and support their channels. Got Aaron Spelker. You've got his community of folks who are also doing really cool things on Facebook. I forgot the name of his Facebook community. Somebody will probably put it in the comments. You can also check out Illegally Sighted. He's a great guy, and I do know him, and he does great gaming. He also touches on a lot of accessibility, console gaming, low vision stuff. So swing by to him to check out his cultivation. And you can also check out other people that I'm subscribed to. Yes, you can review all the things I'm subscribed to, all the dirty, naughty little secrets I'm subscribed to. You can check it out if you are part of me. If you're subscribed to me, you can also look at, I don't hide what I'm subscribed to. Even my dirty little bikini model like YouTube videos, naughty Karens, all that stuff. Yeah, I watch everything. You can see everything I'm subscribed to. I don't hide any of that stuff. I don't think I hide it. If I do, I must be very ashamed. Shame! Call back to Game of Thrones. But anyway, yeah, you can always check out my subscriptions. I try to be subscribed to even the smallest YouTuber, because I consider myself a small YouTuber. I subscribe to folks. And if you are a gamer, a YouTuber, a blind and visually impaired gamer, and you'd like to collab with me, hey, reach out to me at gamedoubletap@gmail.com, GameDoubletap@gmail.com. All right? But yeah, feel free to check me out. Big shout out to Queen Angel for her wonderfulness and technical support. A big shout out to my other channel friends who have helped me with my microphone. Thank you, S. And thank you to all you folks who have done collabs so far this year. I've only done a couple collabs. Appreciate y'all who have done the collabs with me. They're very, very fun. My latest collab you can check out, I did with Coraline. We're talking about Minecraft, so if you want to check that out, Coraline's a darling. So go check her out. She's really cool. I know the quality of the audio is not perfect, but it's really hard when I don't have microphones that are kind of like static microphones, like the rod type microphones. Those are the best at picking up voices. I'm not implementing those yet. I can't afford it right this moment. But it's a pretty good interview. Had a lot of fun. We were talking about Minecraft. You want to check that out, you can go swing by my, if you find it in my Cozy Gaming with Mike playlist, but you can also swing by and find it. It should be popping up. If you have your notifications set to all, you've rang the bell, double tapped on all, you should be getting every video I release. Coffee's so good. Again, it's a beautiful, quiet Saturday morning here in core Midtown. Again, the temperatures are getting really high, so I'm trying to knock out all my videos early in the morning. That's the best way, and then I just sleep and take naps during the afternoon. Then I do my testing. Currently testing right now 4 games. I can't tell you what they are because they have NDAs. And if they don't have NDAs, hey, I respect them like they do. So anyway, I am currently testing 4 games. They're all fun. One of them is particularly juicy. I mean, I'm really enjoying it. Can't wait for it to come out. I promise you, world premiere all the way. What am I currently playing right now other than Core Quest? I am playing quite a few different games. Doncaster, Core Quest. Really loving Glory Frontline. It's incredibly fun. Me and Queen Angel are going to do a little collab on that coming up pretty soon. So if you want to hear more Queen Angel shooting me in the head, just fictionally, folks, fictionally. We're going to be playing some cool Glory Frontline, which is a game you can play cooperatively. God, I haven't played a cooperative game since the arcade days. Remember the old arcade game days? SNK. Oh, woo, boy, that was the good old days, man. SNK, Street Fighter. Yeah. Oh, man, Akira Warriors. Ooh, those are some damn good games, man. I wish we could bring back Golden Axe. Remember that? Remember those good old days? Ninja Warriors. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Whew. Absolutely wish we can bring back the good old days. What I wanted to do, I don't think I'll ever be able to afford it, but one of the things I wanted to do is get myself an old-fashioned Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game and place it right smack dead live in the middle of my studio. Just so when friends come over, we can get beers and just play. It'd be so freaking fun. All right, we are done. I've given you a complete overview of everything that the fire-resistant Naturalist has now that we don't need to worry about fire resistance. Though I feel like when we get to hell, because we're in heaven now, the next step is hell, and then I think it's Thanatos. I just want to say, I don't know. But, okay, Screaming Goat. But yeah, I know. I said I would stop talking, but I never did. But anyway, yeah, I'm super looking forward to everything heaven has to offer. It's the next part after the forest. And I do need to go back and clean up my tutorials so you know how to move from the forest to heaven. It's a little tricky, and it's very fun. It's very exciting. I'm not saying tricky as in accessible, tricky as in you have huge decisions to make. And I can't spoil it for you yet. I would actually never spoil anything, but I will tell you in my title what I'm playing. So if that's a spoiler to you, listen to my titles. They'll let you know what zone I'm playing. Like if I'm in the Ruined Dungeon, I say Ruined Dungeon. If I'm in the desert, I say Lost Sands. If I'm in the forest, I say Forest. If I'm in some other places, I would tell you in the title, okay? So let's go ahead
Eternal
and
Clouds.
play for a little
Eternal
bit
Clouds.
more
Button.
and see if we can get another level.
Eternal Clouds. Button. Heading. Heaven. Heading. Menu. Button.
Oh, but
Heading.
first, let me put our Heaven's
Advanced
music
stats.
back on.
Bestiary. Help scroll. Music is
This
off.
is
Tap to
beautiful.
turn on. Button. Heading. Music is on. Tap to turn. Music
Let's
is
get
on.
our
Tap to turn
sound.
off. Help scroll. Music is on. Tap to turn off. Button. Heading. Music volume. 50%. 40%. 30%. 20%. 10%.
Because my microphone has not been picking up sound very well, I do have music a little low, so I do apologize. But that's the best I can do for my quality.
Sound effects are on.
Kind of
Tap to turn
like
off. Sound effects volume.
reticence.
51%.
I have
Adjustable.
chosen
Swipe
to
up or
keep
down with
music
one finger
low.
to adjust the value. Sound of music volume. Music is on. Help scroll.
Sound
Bestiary.
effects
Advanced
volumes
stat. Exit
are
menu. Skill book.
fine.
Exit
I'm gonna
menu.
leave
Button.
those
Exit
as
menu.
is.
Heaven. Heading. This is your current floor.
All right, now we have beautiful music on. We are in a maze, by the way. Heaven is one big maze.
Eternal Clouds. But character
So
location.
it's a little
Stats. Head
tough
movement.
to
Heading. North.
navigate. You're
Button.
going to be going through a
Eternal
lot of
Clouds is
dead
to the north and is
ends.
unexplored. West. Button. Eternal Clouds is to the west. Action slash east. Button. Eternal Clouds is to the east leading to floor 34 and is unexplored.
Again, Heavens uses the invisible maze technique. I don't know if any of you all remember in one of the zones, I think it was zone 2, what did I start calling it? I started calling it, zone 2B or C has the invisible maze, which means you can walk right by a path and not be able to traverse the paths between those pathways. Now, normally, pathways that are right next to each other that are unexplored, you can walk right into them. But with invisible walls,
South.
you
Button.
can't often
East.
walk.
Button.
You can't walk
Action
through
slash west.
certain
Button.
areas.
Eternal Clouds is to the west. North. Button. Eternal Clouds is to the north and is unexplored. You can't go. Alert. Cannot pass.
West.
There is something blocking your way. You need to search this room before proceeding.
Let's go north.
To search. Done. Button. Character location. To floor 34. Stats. Heading.
let me
Movement.
search
Head north.
for-
West. Action slash search button.
There's
Action slash
something
search button.
on
You
the
search.
floor, believe me.
You searched and found. Dimmed. Button. Heading. You found the following. Dimmed. Gold ore. 1. EXP. 184.
What did I find?
Gold. 4. Cloud essence. Button. Bottled lightning. Button. Button. Heading. Discard. Button.
Didn't I
You gain
tell you I kept
184
finding
experience. You gain 100. You gain 100.
It's
Discard.
not that
Pick up
rare
items.
when you
Button.
have a
Pick
lot
up
of
items.
luck.
Refresh. Heaven. Heading. This is your current floor. Eternal Clouds. But character location. Stats.
Cool.
Movement. North. Button.
We got a
Eternal
nice
Clouds is to the
piece
north and
of
is unexplored.
goodies there.
West. Button. Eternal Clouds is to the west. Actions east. Button. Eternal Clouds is to the east leading to floor 34 and action slash search west. North. Button. You can't go. Alert. Cannot pass. There is something blocking your way. You need to search this room before proceeding. Done. Button. Character location. Heading. Stats. Movement. North. West. Action slash search button. Action slash search button. You search and find
What
nothing.
did I miss? Well, it looks like there's a gateway here. I need to find... I'm missing something in this room. Again, this is a maze, so I'm going to be doing
East.
some
Button.
searching. So,
Action log. Heading. Movement. Heading.
sit back,
North.
relax,
West.
listen
Action
to the
slash
music.
search
I'm
east.
going to be
Button.
searching around for a minute
East.
here.
You move to an unexplored different floor 34 to eternal clouds room 10. A limitless ocean of thick white clouds surrounds you, making it impossible to find your way. You are on floor 34 in room 10. Action slash search west. North. Button. Eternal clouds is to the north and is unexplored.
Floor, so
You can't go that
here.
way. West. Button. Action slash east. Button. Eternal clouds is to the east and is unexplored. South. Button. Eternal clouds is to the south leading to floor 34.
We can go east.
East. Button. East. You moved east to Eternal Clouds
Okay,
room
we
11. It was
just came
unexplored
out
and
of
is
there,
searchable.
so let's go
Action slash search button.
east.
Action slash search button. You searched and found. Dim. Button. Heading. You found the following. Infinite orb. 1. EXP. 184. Gold.
Ooh,
4.
we found
Cloud
something
essence.
juicy.
Button. Pick up items. Button. Heading. Pick up items. Button.
A lot
Heading.
of cloud
Pick up
essences
items.
have been
Refresh.
dropping,
Heading.
so
Heading.
looks like we're
This
going
is
to
your
get
current floor.
potion love.
Menu. Menu. Button. Heading.
Cool. So we'll
Heading.
take that.
Menu. Button.
We'll take
Heading.
anything we
Eternal
get our
clouds.
hands
Character
on.
location. Stats. Heading. Level 23, FL34, RM11, Gold 1968, AC75, STR12,
my
Int 11,
stats real
Agi
quick.
22, N14, Wiz 17, Luck 8. Stom, 3/3. HP, 808/808. 483/483. EXP, 2066/5290.
Yeah, we
Moving.
got a
Heading.
big
North. Button.
amount of
Eternal clouds is to the north and is
experience
unexplored.
to level
North.
24.
You moved north to Eternal Clouds room 6. It was unexplored. A limitless ocean of thick white clouds surrounds you, making it impossible to find your way. You are on floor 34 in room 6. West. Button. Eternal clouds is to the west and is unexplored. You can't go that way. North. Button. Eternal clouds is to the north and is unexplored.
With that special mode that takes away audio background sounds, it is taking away my feedback. So I'm wondering if I should turn that mode off. But again, I want to
Movement.
see how
Heading.
this video
North.
sounds
Button.
like with
Eternal clouds is to the north and is unexplored.
that particular
North.
mode on.
You moved north to Eternal Clouds room 1. It was unexplored and is searchable. West. Button. Action slash search button. Action slash search button. You search and battle started. Angelic Wisp. Virtuous Defender and Cloud Creature are Angelic Wisp 100%. N. 1 slot.
The music is beautiful, isn't it? The artist who does this music, you'll be happy to know, they are going to be back with another title. Dude is a genius, and I recognize the artist. Yeah, the music
Heading
is
not found.
amazing.
Angelic Wisp 100%.
All right, let's
Virtuous Defender
deal with
100%.
this
Cloud
monster.
Creature 57%. N. 3 slot.
All right, so again, we got the Guardian, so very familiar. I'm very familiar with that because we dealt with that in the Lost Sands. So you got to take out the Guardian first because they're taunting. And then my suggestion
Rosebud
is take
skills.
out
Heading.
whoever's healing,
Attack. Fierce Wolf.
and then
Renew.
maybe
Button.
finish off the
Grow.
melee
Button.
fighter.
Polar
at
bear
the
form.
end.
Button. Select self-cast polar bear form. Grow. Button. Select self-cast grow. Polar bear form. Tree of life. Button. Blood orb. Button. Ancient vial. Button. Skills. Attack. Button. Selected skill attack type skill. Rosebuds Eternal Clouds. Button. Angelic Wisp 100%. Virtuous Defender 100%. Is. Taunting. 76 attack. 72 attack. 77 attack. Spirit turn. King's Guards. Skills. Heading. Attack. Infinity Strike. Pure Barrier. Button. Skill. Select self-cast Pure Barrier. Cripple. Button. Skill. Selected skill cripple type debuff. Skill. King Eternal Clouds. But Angelic Wisp 100%. Virtuous Defender 50%. Is. Cast cripple. And 3 slot. Rosebud stats. Angelic Wisp smitted for 73. Angelic Wisp smitted but missed. Virtuous Defender Seismic Strickied for 83. Cloud Creature cast Elemental Spark for 36. You resisted elemental spark from Cloud Creature. Cloud Creature attacked for 14. Player turn. Angelic Wisp 95%. Virtuous Defender 44%. Cloud Creature 60% is here.
So the Angelic Wisp is more of a paladin or priest class. The Cloud Creature is more of a berserker or a melee class, and the Guardian, of course, is more of a knight kind of type class.
Skills. Heading. Rosebud Eternal.
Alright,
Heading not found. Angelic Wisp.
not
Virtuous
too
Defense.
hard.
Cloud Creature
Just make
60.
sure you
Rosebud
keep your health
79%.
up.
Rosebud skills. Attack. Fierce Wolf form. But renew. Button. Grow. Dim. Button. Renew. Fierce Wolf form. Button. Attack. Button. Selected skill attack type skill. Rosebud's Eternal Clouds. Button. Angelic Wisp 95%. Virtuous Defender 44%. Is. Taunting. 72 attack. 74 attack. 80 attack. Virtuous Defender dead. N. 1 slot. Cloud Creature 60%. N. Rosebud 80%. Cloud Creature. Angelic Wisp 95%. And cast cripple. Eternal Clouds. Button. Heading. Eternal Clouds. But Angelic Cloud Creature 60. Kingsguard's skills. Attack. Infinity Strike. Button. In selected skill. Infinity Strike type skill. Eternal. Heading. Heading not. Angelic Wisp 95%. 107 Infinity Strike. Angelic Wisp smitted but missed. Angelic Wisp flash renewed for 46 HP. Cloud Creature flash renewed for 53
Infinity
HP.
Strike is
Cloud Creature
so
attack for 8.
broken.
Cloud Creature cast Elemental Spark for 38. Player turn. Angelic Wisp 81%. Cloud Creature set Rosebud 82%. Cloud Creature. Angelic Wisp 81%. And 89 attack. 94 attack. 94 attack. Spear. 98 Infinity Strike. N. 3 slot. Eternal Clouds. Button. Heading. Cloud Creature 70%. N. Cannot. You do not have it. 0. Dim. But Blood Orb. Skill slot 6. Button. Skills. Heading. Attack. Infinity Strike. But. Attack. Button. Selected skill attack. Skill. Kingsguard. Eternal Clouds. Cloud Creature 70%. 20 attack. And a Cloud Creature. Cannot. You do not have enough. Cloud Creature cast L 0. Dim. Button. Player turn. Cloud Creature 73% is here.
Whoops.
Heading not found. Skills. Heading. Attack. Button. Selected skill. Skill. Rosebud. Eternal Clouds. But Cloud Creature 73%. 88 attack. 90 attack. 114 attack. Spirit turn. 20 attack. 20 attack. 30 attack. Enemy. You resisted thunder from Cloud Creature. You resisted elemental spark from Cloud Creature. Player turn. Cloud Creature 31% is here.
Yeah, the
87 attack.
Cloud Creatures have a ton of hit
88
points. They
attack.
are chunky as hell.
92 attack. Victory. Spirit turn. Rewards view background. Dim. Eternal Clouds. You won the battle. Dim. Button. Heading. You found the following. Shadow Essence. 1. EXP. 692. Gold. 383. Divine Nectar. Button. Blessed Nectar. Button.
Divine Nectar is most likely
Bottled lightning,
another
button.
nice little chunky healing pot. That's a healing pot,
Cloud Essence.
and that's
Button.
a buff pot. I told you, Bottled Lightning is dropping like crazy.
Pick up
It's
items,
dropping
button,
like an
heading.
uncommon.
Discard. Button. Pick up items. Button. Pick up
That's
items.
another,
Heaven.
pot.
Heading. Eternal Clouds. Character location. Stats. Level 23. FL 34. Stom. 3/3. HP. 808/808. SP. 483/483. EXP. 2758/5290. Stat. Character loc. Eternal Cloud. Heaven. Head menu. Button. Heading. Menu.
All right, let's
Advanced
replace
stats.
that.
Exit
buff
menu.
potion.
Skill book. Crafts. Inventory. Button. Inventory. Heading not found. Equip potions. Info. But use. But equip. Button. Equip. Heading. Cloud Essence. Button. Cloud Essence. Inventory. Seed of Vigor. Button. Bottled Lightning. Button. Seed of Vigor. Button. Inventory slot. Seed of Vigor equipped.
I'm just going to
It
give
is
it a seed
destroyed.
of vigor.
Unequip. Button.
I'm
Heading.
not going to be getting
Tap an
very
equipped
many
item to
more
unequip that
vigor,
item.
so it's time to clear up our inventory. But I might want to offer you a pro tip. Different buffs can be very effective across different zones. So as far as this is considered, let me see, this is 1, 2, 3. This is zone 4A. So I don't yet know everything about this zone. There's a lot to learn.
Use. Info. Equip. Equipment.
So,
Menu.
keeping
Button.
a
Spirits.
couple of
Inventory.
different
Crafts.
buffs
Skill book. Exit menu.
Is
Button.
really important.
Heaven. Heading. Eternal Clouds. Character load. Stats. Movement. North. West. Action/search button. Action/search button. You search and find nothing. East. Button. Eternal Clouds is to the east and is unexplored. At west, button. Eternal Clouds is to the west and is unexplored.
I'm gonna go east.
North, movement, north, button. Movement north is
Go
inaccessible.
west, if there's not an invisible barrier there.
West, button. It west. You moved west to
North
Eternal
is
Clouds Room
blocked,
0. It was
so
unexplored.
T-intersection
A limitless
is
ocean
still
of thick white
west
clouds
first.
surround you, making it impossible to find your way. You are on floor 34 in room 0.
Okay, we're in room 0. So room 0 would be the very farthest, that's the corner to the upper
Action slash search
left.
button.
The
Action slash search
farthest
button. You search and find
north
nothing. East,
and the
south, button.
farthest west.
Eternal
you can
Clouds is
be.
to the south and is unexplored. South. You moved south to Eternal Clouds Room 5. It was unexplored. A limitless ocean of thick white clouds surround. East,
Let's go
button.
south.
Eternal Clouds is to the east. You can't go that way. South, button. South. East, button. Action slash search button. Action slash search button. You search and find nothing.
We're
West,
stuck.
button.
This is a
North,
dead end.
button. North. You moved north to Eternal Clouds Room. West, but action east, button. East. You moved east to Eternal Clouds Room 1. A limitless ocean of thick white clouds surround you. Action east, button. Eternal Clouds is to the east and is unexplored. You can't go that way. South, button. Action log. South, button. South. You moved south to Eternal
That's
Clouds Room 6.
invisible
A limitless
wall.
ocean of thick white east, button. Eternal Clouds is to the east and is unexplored. You can't go that way. South, button. Eternal Clouds is to the south.
Another
East.
invisible
Action slash
wall.
search button. West, button. Eternal Clouds is to the west. Action slash search east. South, button. South. You moved south to Eternal Clouds Room 11. A limitless ocean of thick white east, button. Eternal Clouds is to the east and is unexplored. East. You moved east to Eternal Clouds Room 12. It was unexplored. A limitless ocean of thick white clouds surrounds you, making it impossible to find your way. You are action slash search west, north, button. Eternal Clouds is to the north and is unexplored. North. You moved north to Eternal Clouds Room 7. It was unexplored. A limitless ocean of thick white clouds surrounds you, making it impossible to find your way. You are on floor 34 in room 7. West, but action slash east, button.
Oh,
Eternal Clouds is to the east leading to floor 34 and is unexplored.
U-turn.
Action slash west, north, button. Eternal Clouds is to the north and is unexplored. North.
434.
You moved north to Eternal Clouds Room 2. It was unexplored and is searchable. West, button. Action slash search button. Action slash object in this room. Idol of beauty. You found a jewelry forge. This forge allows you to create jewelry of your choice.
I love
Tap room again to use.
Oh, we found the idol of beauty. Oh, we are a jewelry expert. This is super cool. So finding the jewelry forge is really cool. So I am really needing some upgrades. There are so many things we can make with a jewelry forge. I really feel like maybe we're gonna work on our shield. That's a good possibility. Helmet. We could really use a good helmet.
Done. Button.
I'm almost
Done.
for
Button.
certainly going to
Object
make
in this
it
room.
a
Idol of done.
luck-based
Button.
jewelry item.
Action slash search button. Button. There is something to interact with here. Your current location is floor 34 room 2.
Okay. One of my best pro tips is look at your gear and see which gear is the lowest before you start creating your idol. So I'm feeling like let's check out our helmet. I think we're probably either going to make a shield, and I really wouldn't mind
Movement.
making
Heading.
another
Stats. Character. Eternal Clouds.
bracer.
Heading. Heading.
Now
Menu.
you can't
Button.
make a
Heading.
hand
Menu.
because that's armor.
Advanced stats. Heading. Exit menu. Button. Skill book. Craft. Inventory. Button.
Let's
Inventory.
see here.
Equipment. Heading. Hunter's knife. Button. Attacker's reflector. Button. Shield slot.
Let's see what our worst gear is.
Attacker's cost. 450. LVL rec. 8.
That could be what we make.
Cost. 450 type. Shield
This
description.
is a
Armor
very
count.
low
0.
level
Attacker's
item.
reflect
We
image.
could totally
Image.
use a new
Attacker's
shield.
reflector. Cost. 450 type. Shield description. Armor count. 0. Reflect DMG bonus. 3 strength bonus. 1.
We would lose strength, but that really doesn't matter. What I really need is
LVL rec.
luck,
Type rec.
and I
Light.
need
Done.
some
Button.
block. For sure, we're going to get
Equipment.
some
Heading.
block out of our new shield.
Hunter's knife. Attacker's reflect. Ogre skin scalp. Button. Helmet
Okay,
slot.
I feel like that shield is really important.
Ogre skin scalp. 1500 type. Head
Now, we
description.
could
The rugged scalp of an
replace
ogre torn
our
from battle.
helmet.
Armor count. 5. Poison chance bonus. 7 poison damage bonus. 7 HP restore bonus. 7. LVL rec. 18. Type rec. Light.
This is not a bad piece of armor, even if it is light.
Done. Button. Equipment. Heading. Hunter's knife.
So I'm
Attacker's
not gonna
reflector. Button. Ogre skin scalp.
replace
Button.
this one.
Druidic chest. Button. Living leggings. Button. Hunter's boots. Button. Hawk feather. Button. Pet trinket slot. Studded leather belt. Button. Spider silk gloves. Button. Jasper necklace. Button. Next slot. Jasper necklace. Grid type. Neck description.
Now we
Armor
could
count.
replace
6.
our
Lock
Jasper
chance bonus.
necklace.
2. Earth damage. 4 fire damage. 4 earth resist. 4 fire resist. 4. LVL rec. 12. Type rec. Light. Done. Button.
This
Equipment.
is still
Heading.
not great,
Hunter's knife.
but it
Button.
isn't
Attackers reflect.
horrible.
Ogre skin scalp. Button. Druidic chest. Button. Chest
But
armor
that's a
slot.
possibility.
Living leggings. Button.
So
Hunter's
far
boots.
our-
Hawk feather. Studded
So
leather
far,
belt.
our
Spider
shield
silk
is
glove.
still
Jasper
the
necklace.
worst
Button.
piece of
Hardwood
equipment
cuffs.
we have
Button.
on.
Ring of luck. Button. Ring 1 slot.
We could
Gold
make
ring.
a
Button.
ring.
Earth rod. Button.
I do believe.
Head wrap. Equip potions.
But rings
Heading.
are pretty easy to come by. Yeah, it
Equip
feels
menu.
like
Heading
the
not
shield
found.
is
Heading
the
not.
best
Spirits.
item to
Inventory.
replace.
Crafts. Skill book. Exit
We're gonna
menu.
go ahead
Button.
and make a luck shield.
Heaven. Heading. Eternal clouds. But character stats. Movement. North. West. Action slash search but. Action slash search but. Weapon forge. Dimmed. Item name. Tech 1. Item type. Item name. Text field. Enter item name here. Double tap to edit. Insertion point at end. Delete. Cap L. Lima. Cap L. U.
Let's make
Uniform.
it.
U. X.
Call it our luck
XC.
shield.
Chart C. G. H. J. K. Kilo. K. Space. Space. Luck. Next item bonus. But strength. Current add bonus. Strength. Next item bonus.
That's
Button.
it.
Next item
It's
bonus.
called luck.
Selected bonus type to add to weapon is intelligence. Next item bonus. Selected bonus type to add to weapon is agility. Next item bonus. Selected bonus type to add to weapon is endurance. Next item bonus. Selected bonus type to add to weapon is wisdom. Next item bonus. Selected bonus type to add to weapon is luck.
There we go. Good old luck. And we'll get to add 3 stats. So
Current bonus to add.
we'll be able to have 3 slots because this is our profession. So the forge will give us 3 slots to add it.
Add bonus.
And by the way,
Item
there are
bonuses.
some talents
Add
that will
bonus.
let you
Button.
add 4
Add bonus.
slots. So
Luck added to bonus
be
slot
on the
1.
lookout.
Add bonus. Luck added to bonus slot 2. Luck added to bonus slot 3. Add bonus. Luck added to bonus slot 4. Maximum bonuses added.
Oh, we have 4 slots, so we already took that talent. Hey, you know what I'm saying? That's awesome. So we have a 4 luck bonus.
I have no idea.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, let's put our yeah button. I don't know where our cha-ching button went, but yeah, that is super good. We are going to get our luck way above 10.
Item bonuses.
Not way
Luck.
above. It's going to be
Luck.
about
Luck. Luck.
8.
Remove
4.
slot 1 item
That'd
bonus.
be
Remove
about
slot 2.
12.
Remove slot 3. Remove slot 4. Create jewel. Button. Create FedEx. Create jewel. Button. Create FedEx.
We're gonna
New weapon
create
forge. You move.
our-
Equipment. Heading.
Our
Luck.
jewel crafting item.
Cost. 3000 type. Luck. Image. Luck. Cost. 3000 type. Ring description. A solid silver ring. Forged by Rosebud. Armor count. 2. Luck bonus. 5.
I didn't say ring, I said shield. Oh, I messed up. Oh, I meant to say shield. What? You know what, folks? That's my fault. I forgot to select shield. Oh God, that was so. That's horrible. I totally messed up. I forgot to select the kind of armor. Oh, horrible. Sorry about that.
LVL
well,
rec.
anyway,
23.
sorry for me.
Type rec. Light.
I just created a luck ring.
Done. Button.
Oh well,
Request.
at least
Equipment.
I have
Menu.
a
Button.
nice,
Heading.
powerful ring.
Menu. Advanced stats. Heading. Exit menu. Skill book. Craft.